Folks, I got to tell you, I'm disgusted. I really was like opening up. I thought I had a really good critical mass, and it disconnected me. It keeps doing. It does this every once in a while where I have, and it always seems one where I'm really rocking and rolling. It's October 8th. I was just talking about the reason I'm doing this is when I started doing this critical mass. You know, I thought maybe one or two people watch it. I'm over 1,000 views. I know to some people that's not a lot. To me, I feel. And I was just telling about how, life isn't always what you do, what you think it's going to be. Back in grad school, we had a C night for agents, and I didn't get, this is how many responses I got. Well, everybody got like a group one, but not one interest. And I felt it that night. I felt that I was performing in front of nobody. You just, sometimes, you just didn't. And it's funny, I wore a shirt that night that made me look a little heavier than I was, and it's just a crazy. I'll never forget that night, And I thought, I always thought you put your dues in, you get something out of it, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you put in 3 years of grad school, and that's going to be, I figure out I put up with shit, whatever, get there, boom. So the rug got knocked out of me. So then, I wasn't really getting anywhere with the acting career, make my own movie. Well, the guy who shot it wasn't shot the best. When you got people in it that were good, and it didn't work out the way I thought. I kind of went into a funk for a couple. I went into a funk for a couple of years, and then I just got back into acting a couple months ago, and now I'm just doing it. My phrase is, it is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what I am. I'm in a 15-round fight. Yeah, I know it's 12, but it was. I like the 15-round fights, man. I know Dooku Kim, Boom Boom Mancini. That changed everything. That was a vicious fight, but 15 rounds, the extra 3 rounds, it's a mental thing. It's like, marathon's not 22 miles, it's 26 miles. It's not 20 miles, it's 20, and it is. It's funny, it's that last, once you hit the 20, 23, I've done the marathon, man. Once you hit that, after 20, you start getting mental in your head, like, and you're like, oh, and you don't feel like you do it anymore. And the best thing about the New York City Marathon is at the end, they have like 600 yards left, 500 yards left, or 4, and it feels like 5,000 miles, 4,000 miles, and I sprint to the end, and they take your picture at the end, and I wanted to go, fuck you, that's what I wanted to do. Because I found the whole experience not to, I wanted to do under 4 hours, I was on pace, and my hamstring, my bodies aren't meant to run that long. It's a long time to be out there running and pounding the pavement, but I almost want to do it again, because I did it in, I think, 2002, I think I did it, 2003. I don't know. I have the medal somewhere, and you look. I just think about that. I made a movie, and I wasn't looking to be rich and famous, but I did the movie, and I thought, I meet some people who would open up some, doors to things, and it didn't. So you learn. Everybody says you learn from experience. Hey, you made a movie, you made a feature. You got guys in. You got Andre Royal from The Wire. You got Richard Klein from Three's Company. You got Judith Drake. I mean, we got people that were working, Jason Vale, whatever, people are doing stuff. Even, my friend Gumbo Chef was in it, and he's done, everybody has done things. And, you trust people. And I put all the hours of training I put with the money in the movie, and I wasn't in a good place. My head was a little messed up. And, looking back, the guy who shot it just did a bad job. We had something there, and you put your faith in somebody. I put too much faith. I have a film that's done. I don't look at it anymore and be like, oh my God, But I've gotten past that point. But now it's just about just doing the headshots every day, sending them out. Hey, I had 3 or 4 auditions last week. I shot an animated short up at Colonel Clerk, which was a lot of fun. And it was a bunch of SVA kids who were starting their own animated studio, which you can do now. You have equipment, you can do anything. And so I'm excited to see how that is. They said they would, they're going to be doing more stuff, and they'd be, interested. That's the thing. You want to get people that use you and want to bring you back for more. Like I did a political ad, they brought me down the second time. I just sent a thing, hey man, the election's coming up, man. You never know. I might get swooped down there again for a third time, which I would love. And that's what I keep seeing. This is a journey. People respond negative, positive, however they respond. I'm going to keep doing it. Every day it's a muscle. That's what Mark Eden said to me. You got to do it every day. Got to do it every day. Now, if I'm out of town, but that's why I want to get an iPhone, so I can always do it. So that's what I want to do. And I'm shooting something this week for 2 days, which is kind of cool. and you know, just redid my reel, added a new thing that I just got the other day, and I was like, is that a weird sound? No, it was the sound in the thing. It is what it is. So I did it, and I'm really pissed that it got the one I did got burned because I said some stuff there. I felt that was good, and you know, it's not out there now. But I mean, just remember, everybody, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And you know, you just got to keep going. You got to keep plugging along. You know, it's going to happen. If you, I believe if you have your mindset on doing something, you do it. I said, hey, I want to make a movie. I had no idea what I was doing. Boom, and it just started. You know, I got 500 pages of a script of just all this just random shit that I wrote down. I got to do something with it. I got to do round two. You make the first movie to do the first movie to get to the second one. So I want to do a second one. And now I mean, all these people have their camera. You know, you never know. One of these people, I could show them a script and we go, hey, let's shoot this, and we could, and see what happens. So yeah, came with a good idea. I think I want to do a whole movie with subtitles. Just no talk. It's like I guess I want to do like a silent movie with voiceover. Instead of, you don't see people talking, you hear it. I kind of want something like that. I want to do some more visual kind of thing. So yeah. So that's my story. That's me. Okay. So for today, I'm just ticked, man. I got to be honest with you. The last one was really good today, and this one is it is what it is. But I hope everybody has a good day. Maybe I'll come back later and talk about more stuff. All right. Critical Mass signing out for. Oh, and I changed my Twitter. I'm CriticalMass17 on Twitter now. I was Body Focus Training. I'm CriticalMass17. 17 is my favorite lucky number. So CriticalMass17. Find it on Twitter. Follow me if you're interested, or I'll follow you. We can follow each other. But I'm putting the gauntlet down, man. If you want to be on, get in touch with me. All right. I'm on here. Just send me a note. Bye.